Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about our long overdue driveway sealing project. We actually bought the materials to do this last year and we missed our window of opportunity. It's got to be above 62 degrees at 9 o'clock in the morning, or you can't put this stuff down because it's too cool and apparently it won't adhere right. And we missed that window of opportunity last year. Mostly because of the weather and our schedules and whatnot. So those buckets of asphalt sealant, driveway sealant, sat in our garage for an entire year. But we got to brick them out and use them this year. And we're going to show you how that goes. It went real well, and I'm glad we did it. Okay, so first we blew the driveway off with a leaf blower to get the dirt and leaves and whatnot off, and then we came back with the pressure washer. It's a little bit of a chore pressure washing one of these driveways, but it's well worth it. The manufacturer's instructions say that these driveway sealants really won't do very well at adhering to a dirty driveway, so you need to go ahead and get it cleaned up. And we pressure washed it and gave it the evening to dry and then resumed the project the next day. Okay, so we're using New Black 300. It's a 3-year product. You pick it up at Lowe's, $22 a bucket. I suggest you buy a little extra on whatever you don't use. You can just bring back and sell back to them. Okay, here's a little tip that's worth its weight in gold. One of these paint mixers, product mixers, you got to have this to mix this stuff up, folks. If you think you're going to do it with a stir stick, forget it. It's not going to happen. You'll be there all day messing with it. But you get one of these stir devices, people sell them for mixing paint and whatever, and put it on a good corded drill, not a battery drill, but a corded drill, so it doesn't poop out on you in the middle of the project, and you're off to the races. You got to get this stuff mixed up real good. It's like a big blob of silly putty in a bucket of black water when you start. Okay, so you pour out a couple of gallons. You got a 5-gallon bucket here, so a third of it maybe, and then you get your squeegee and you start walking it back, spreading it nice and even. You don't go fast. Give it time to go into the cracks and work the puddle until you're done, and then pour out some more. You're also going to need a good sized brush. Get a cheap one because you're going to throw it away. But you brush this in next to the concrete. That way you don't make a mess and make your concrete look bad. Gives you a nice clean finish. Well, they say you can walk on this in 2 to 4 hours and you can drive on it in 24 to 48. I would go with the 48 on that one. Well, there you have it. Another task completed. We got our driveway sealed. That's 3-year stuff that says on the bucket anyways. I guess we'll see. But I'm glad we got it done. And I can tell you that we originally had 12 buckets. And I did the math on what I thought the driveway would take, and it ended up needing a little bit more. It ended up taking 15. And I got 1 extra, so save your receipt because I get to take that back to Lowe's and sell them 1 back. I will also tell you that get yourself one of those mixing tools that goes on the end of a cordless drill. Worth its weight in gold on this project. If I hadn't had that, actually on a corded drill, I don't even know that a cordless, the battery would last long enough. Lot of use for that mixing tool. If we hadn't had that, it wouldn't have worked out. Sitting there trying to stir it up with a stick, that wasn't going to happen. So word to the wise, get yourself one before you do it. That and a couple of squeegees and you're off and running. Anyways, I hope you got something out of that video. Hit the like button for us if you did. Feel free to share it with a buddy. Subscribe to the channel if you want and ring the bell so you'll be notified about the next one. And thanks for watching Home in the Sticks. We'll see you next time.